Hi, I'm going to be talking about the second experience with God that I had went through, and I need some advice from Christians on what this means because putting this stuff together and me not knowing much, anyways, is kind of confusing. So, anyways, for starters, after I had gotten out of the homeless shelter, I moved into an apartment complex, and I usually find 4-leaf clovers a whole lot. A lot. I can just walk outside, find one, and hand it off to somebody else, and I usually done that. One day, I found one, and I wanted to keep it for myself. And I was debating on a wish on whether or not I should lose 20 pounds within a month or become someone who's very beautiful and have a lot of people think that I'm pretty, due to the low self-esteem. Well, anyways, I wished that God and I would get closer. And again, beforehand, this is completely, strange for my friends to know or even think of me even saying, but yeah, I wished that God would walk beside me and I would walk beside him. He would guide me. He would grab my hand and he would guide me to what I am supposed to do and to how I am supposed to live. I am supposed to follow him. Well, anyways, that was my wish. My second experience is coming up soon. I just wanted to say that I know a lot of people suffer from depression, and I just wanted to tell you that it is okay. I know that there are terrible outcomes of depression, and you will get through it. You will get completely through it, and I'm working on it myself. Well, anyways, a few weeks after I had made that wish, I was extremely depressed. I had a friend over, my husband was watching our baby, and I didn't know what to do. This is actually kind of touchy, but anyways, I was extremely depressed to where I didn't even want to walk on this planet anymore. I felt like I was nobody. I felt like everything that's happened to me in my past, it was well deserved. And I mean, I'm gonna stop right there. Everybody has a bad childhood. Everybody has a bad past. I don't know anybody who hasn't, and I hope you are able to get through that. Anyways, I was extremely depressed, and I had some alcohol, and I started drinking. And I was babbling on to God. I usually don't do that, but before then, I never babbled on to God. And I was sitting there saying all of this nonsense. Like, I want to hug you before I burn in hell because I can't stand living anymore. And it was very rude of me to say something like that. I have a child, and, it gets really tough. And whenever I come to that point now, I have to think to myself, and I have to tell myself, he does not deserve me to be gone. It's a thought that I have to always think about, and it works. It works for me. Well, anyways, I chose to drink a little bit, and I was babbling on to God, and I ended up going to bed, staring up at the ceiling, and I was like, what am I supposed to do, God? Am I supposed to take my own life away? How am I supposed to live my life? What am I supposed to do? And I saw an image of my dad. Whenever he was younger, my biological father. And there were dark clouds forming on him. Everybody makes mistakes in their past, and he has learned from his, and I just want to give him prompts. He's changed a whole lot, and I'm so proud of him. But anyways, darkness was clouding up on him, and it was just so sickening and depressing for me to see that. So I flipped over to my left side, and I kid you not, I heard the words, walk. And me being so stubborn and depressed, I was like, I don't want to walk. And I heard, walk. And once again, I said, I don't want to walk. And I said it so loud. And then the third one said, walk towards the light. You know, the hallway light was on at this time, and, you know, still being so stubborn, I felt something literally like go through me. It felt like something just went right through me. And, you know, I could see myself fast forwarding to the front door. The door opens, and there was this really tall, and I mean very tall, skinny, black figure standing right there. I was afraid, but I felt like I was not supposed to be afraid, if that makes any sense. But then it just like, you know, I went back to me, you know, still laying there. And, you know, I got up, I told my friends, and I told my husband, hey, I gotta walk. You know, and my eyes were so blurry. Like, I seriously had to lean on the hallway wall, and I was like, I cannot see. My eyes are so blurry. Anyways, I know a lot of people, you know, whenever I've said that to people, they were like, oh, that's what God always says, walk to the light. And this was not the case. You know, I know he said that, but I feel like there was a different message that I was supposed to get out of it. And, you know, some people say that it was a vision that I saw. Some people will say that it was just my imagination. Some people say that there is a scripture in the Bible that, and please forgive me because I really don't know much about, you know, the Bible. And they were talking about like walking through the valley of death, fear no evil, or something like that. I mean, I just wanted some opinions on, you know, what people thought about that. This was the second experience that I have went through. Truthfully, I feel like it was a vision, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 99% sure. I just need that, you know, kick in the butt for the other percent. Anyways, I will be posting more videos of everything else that I have experienced. Please let me know what you think, your opinions, any advice. Just help me understand a bit more. And again, the others that I have experienced, they get very violent and very scary, very disturbing, and I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. Yeah, please tell me what you think, and I need some advice from you Christians. I need you Christians to stand up and tell me what I am supposed to do. Tell me, you know, anything. You know, I need you Christians to say something to me. I'm new at all of this stuff, and it's all confusing, and, you know, I know it's not my imagination. I know that it's something real, and I just need help going through this. Thank you, and the next video will be popping up shortly.